Welcome, fellow Clashers. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Yes, we are back to the Builder's Village. This is Builder Hall 5 action that we're looking at right here. And pretty much right now, until Builder Hall 6 comes out, this is the meta. The meta Minion attack is what they're calling it right here. Minions and dragons, 2 camps of each, and it's absolutely annihilating bases. Now, players are pretty much forced when they lay out their base to choose to center either the multi-mortar, the crusher, or the air bombs, and almost always one or more of those defenses is going to be left lopsided or out of the center of the base. In this case, you can see the air bombs at the very bottom, and what Eric has done is kind of funneled his minions path on the right hand side here, dropping in the minions, letting them attack from a distance, then the dragons in after the minions, letting them work their way in through before he sends in the battle machine from the far outside, activating that ability early so that it's going to be reset and ready to go again almost as soon as it gets 3 strikes in. There goes the Builder's Hall, 60%, 2-star, and the battle machine running up against the crusher, and it's going to be a close one right here. The battle machine just barely takes the crusher out, and that is a little bit of the luck, the variance. Will your units get into the crusher in time? In this case, the battle machine somehow survives with a shred of health left and nothing left as far as defenses to stop the battle machine. An unlucky mine right here might have made a difference, but he's got the charge. The ability is back up, and with the battle machine and a couple of minions remaining, Eric is going to finish off a very solid 3-star. Now, you can see, obviously, that there is a little bit of luck involved. Maybe it's timing. Some people will say that it's obviously pure skill, but we'll see. There's a little bit of luck as far as whether your opponent has set air bombs and where they are. You're trying to make sure your minions don't get annihilated by them, but occasionally that has been known to happen. We're going to take a look at one of my own attacks right here, and again, take a look at what defenses are centered and what are not. So as I switch out from a ground to an air attack, because the air bombs are on the far top right. Now this time I sent in the battle machine early, and the idea right here is that the battle machine will tank. Okay, the idea failed. The battle machine was supposed to tank that archer tower set to short, did not work out. So ideally, this attack might have worked out even better had the battle machine come in late, because he didn't really do his job there. He's just wandering around the outside, and again, this does come down to a little bit of luck. As the dragons, the minions move through the base, they're not getting annihilated by mines that are set to the inside. So if you're designing a base like this, one thought is if you set the air bombs off to the side, then you probably want to set your mines to air. If you set the crusher, the multi-mortar off to the side, then you probably want to set your mines to ground. It just kind of makes sense. In this case, we've got plenty of minions left. Battle machine, all he did was clean up, and we grabbed the 3-star win. Now, 3 stars are great, but not always necessary. Even at the global top 200 area, you don't have to grab 3 to pick up a win almost every single time. Usually, 80+% is going to pick up a win. It also, of course, depends upon your defensive base layout, which we did talk about a little bit and we'll get to a little bit more in future episodes. But again, check out that battle machine way on the outside. Now, the intent right here is to get the battle machine to come right at the walls, which it looks like doesn't quite work out. The battle machine, again, going around the outside. Ideally, Eric wants to get that battle machine in through the wall and after the core of this base, after the crusher goes down. But either way, this working out pretty well. Again, the interior of the base getting cleaned out by the last dragon. Well, there's one more dragon on top of the battle machine. The minions go down, and this one obviously is not going to be a 3-star. But look how much further he gets right here. It seems like this attack is pretty much over at about 75% damage. But the battle machine and Eric has saved a pair of minions. They're going to come around on the far left right here, and they are just out of range of the archer tower and the air bombs, and they're going to grab several more structures right here before this attack is over. So Eric saving, always saving a minion or 2 for the very end. Even right here, check it out. 1 minion falls, but the second minion is safely out of range, and that is going to mean Eric ends up with a 91% 2-star and on average, that is more than enough to grab a victory even at global top 200 levels. So there's another one from Eric. We'll go in and watch another one of these meta minion attacks, and we'll kind of just take a look at the breakdown here. So again, looking for that air bomb lopsided off to the bottom and left. There is a camp stuck up at the top, so we're going to go ahead and drop a minion up there. And then again, here come the minions on the top right, opposite the air bombs. Now I'm setting a couple down first just to try to test for those mines. Don't see any mines, so the minions go down. Then the dragons come in front of the minions and they tank. There is the battle machine coming in behind, hitting that ability early so that by the time he gets to the first structure, that whole time, remember, his ability is starting to recharge. And this time he did, oh, no he didn't, okay. Well, okay, he started to head towards the inside like we wanted him to. Maybe a little bit later, battle machine is going to be ideal. You can see he is eventually going to head towards the inside right here. Probably would have liked to see him head in earlier, especially in a case where you're facing air mines on the inside. It didn't happen this time, and although that is a... Come on. All right, so the battle machine... that is so much time wasted on the walls, you guys. I definitely... Oh, nice. Okay, definitely should have set him off later, okay? So lesson learned right there. You can see. Now, this is going to work out anyway because look at the dragon. Just barely finishes off the air bombs. And another 91% victory. Again, not a 3-star, but more than enough to pick up the win. Even well above 4,000 trophies. So early on in the life of the Builder Village, you guys, it really seems like the key to success is being a little bit flexible, all right? You've got to have more than one attack in your tool belt so that you can pick off bases with different designs. And that is the great thing, one of the things I absolutely love about the Builder Village versus back at home. Back at home, you've already set your army before you attack. You have no chance to adjust things, and this is so cool, the idea that you can change your attack once you've analyzed the base. You've had that extra time to take a look at things and decide, do I want to come at this with, you know, giants and archers, with a barbarian rush, or with a meta minion attack, or even maybe all dragons, all minions. I've seen stranger things. All cannon carts, probably not. All night witches, get ready. So that is one of the big keys. And again, this is an offense-defense thing. I'm going to focus on defensive layouts later on in other episodes, but I want your help as well for that. Keep sending me those base layouts on Twitter at Galadon Gaming, and I will be checking for those and putting those in future episodes. Definitely a shout out for you guys if I use your base. Now, I still have my Builder Hall 4 account. It should be working its way to 5 shortly. This account is, of course, going to 6 the moment that the update drops. And I probably will live stream that unless I'm on a plane somewhere as we gem up Night Witches all the way to max and try them out and see just how strong they are in the live build of the game. Now right here, check out my battle machine. The late battle machine absolutely clutching it out right here at 84% damage. You can see there's only one structure that can put an end to my battle machine. And even at only level 5, facing the mega mine as well, the short archer tower does not have the DPS to defeat the battle machine, and this just becomes a race against the clock. Really, the only question was, would I have the time to get through that last wall and get to that gold mine out there? And, well, again, the way things are set up right now, time isn't really of the essence. I feel like the reason they've done that is because they don't want people just to use fast units in this to always become a race against the clock. I do prefer it this way, that it's more about strategy than it is about time. Right here, as the clock runs down, the battle machine grabs the 3rd star and another meta minion victory. This just into the Helsinki office of the Gala newsroom. Yes, a big nerf announced to the Builder Hall 6 update, you guys. Just like predicted, Clash of Clans nerfing the Night Witch before she even hits the battlefield. Hit points decreased by a dramatic 20%, and the number of Night Witch Death Bat Swarm, that means the number of bats she spawns when she dies, also drastically reduced. The Night Witch no longer as strong as we thought she was going to be. But the nerfs don't stop there. The battle machine, as you can see right here, multiple changes to the battle machine, a decrease in hit point growth, and the heal level is going to be reduced as well. So the battle machine seeing nerfs, and then perhaps the most dramatic change of all, there will be no additional army camp in Builder Hall 6, meaning you're still dealing with only 4 army camps despite all of the new defenses, the roaster, the new archer tower, the second crusher. You still will only have 4 army camps. Of course, the troop levels will be a little bit higher, but it sounds like things got a lot tougher for offense, reducing the chances of 3 stars at Builder Hall 6. But again, we'll just have to wait and see when the update drops, and it's just around the corner. So that is it, you guys. That is the meta minion attack. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've got other attack strategies that are just as strong. Stay tuned for the next big update. That means subscribe and turn on notifications. And most importantly, remember, yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. Be here now. Live every moment. See you tomorrow. Full attack.
Galadon, be here now. I am here now. What's the point? I'm here.